right, welcome back, Light Up Literature family. Today we're talking about 6th grade comma usage. So let's jump right into it. We're going to understand when and why commas are used, how to apply the comma rules to make sure our writing makes sense, and the common mistakes we want to avoid. So why are commas important? They're important because they help us organize our ideas in a sentence. It helps prevent misreading. Correct comma usage makes writing clear and more professional, but even better, it also gives us a chance when we're reading out loud to take a little breath and keep going. So, using commas in a list. Whenever you have 3 items or more, you're going to use your commas. For example, I bought apples, comma, oranges, comma, and bananas. That gives us our items, and we're taking a comma. We're identifying each single individual one of those. Incorrect is when I bought apples, oranges, and bananas. You notice how you say it all together, same pace. There's no pause. There's no breath. We don't want that. Now, let's take a look at this. Fix this sentence. Go ahead and hit pause and add your commas where they belong. And I'll show you the answers in just a second. All right, when you're done, go ahead and view the next. She packed sandwiches, comma, juice, comma, and chips for lunch. Cha-ching! All right, my favorite subjects are math, comma, science, comma, and history. Hey, where's English? Number 3, he wants to visit Paris, London, and Rome. Me too, take me with you. All right, so that's some short practice for our commas in a list. Now, let's take a look at our introductory elements. So, when we have an introductory clause or something or an interjection, we're going to want to put a comma after that. That way it separates it from extra information. So, yes, I would love to have ice cream. Well, yeah, I would too. After the game, comma, we went to a restaurant. And this is what's also called, just a little shout out to the complex sentence family there. After the game, comma, we went to a restaurant. So this is also your complex sentences. Although it was raining, comma, we still played outside. Another complex sentence situation right there. Now, if we don't use our commas, it kind of just all jumbles up together. If you finish your homework, you can go outside. Yeah, we can understand that, but it's so much more clear if we say, if you finish your homework, you can go outside. It's more of that cause and effect relationship there. All right, so now here's some practice for you. No, I haven't seen that movie yet. In the morning, I'd like to drink coffee. Number 3, since we're late, we miss the beginning of the show. All right, pause it here. Mark it on your paper where those commas should go, and I'll see you with the answers. All right, so we're going to say no, comma, our interjection, no, comma, I haven't seen that movie yet. Number 2, in the morning, comma, I like to drink coffee. We don't necessarily need to know that you like to drink coffee in the morning. It's extra information. We don't need it. So we're going to put a comma there so that we know the key thing is you like to drink coffee. All right, number 3, since we were late, comma, we missed the beginning of the show. So this is one of those cause and effect situations, and this is also a complex sentence. We'll go into that more into the sentence section, but just so you know that yes, these are introductory commas, but this is also a complex sentence. You're getting a 2-for-1 special. All right, using commas with non-restrictive clauses. So the rule is you're going to set off extra information in commas. And that's information that's not essential. Essentially, you are putting your hands, imagine like my brother, comma, who loves soccer, comma, plays for his school team. Imagine those 2 commas are your hands and you're literally picking all of those words up and chunking it out of the sentence. that's when we would use that, because we can definitely say, my brother plays for his school team, and it makes complete sense. It doesn't matter whether he loves playing soccer or he hates playing soccer. He's on the school team. So either way, it doesn't matter. That's why we're going to put that in commas, and we can chunk it when we want to. All right, restrictive versus non-restrictive. Now, restrictive means we do not use commas because we have to have that information to understand, to get the full picture. The students who study hard get good grades. Well, we're not going to put who study hard, because if we just said the students get good grades, well, the students who don't study don't get good grades. So we can't put those in commas. We've got to keep that comma restrictive. It is important. It's the students who study who get good grades. So no comma needed there. Now, look at our non-restrictive, where we are going to use commas. My teacher, comma, who is very kind, comma, gave us extra time. So it's great that you have a teacher who's super kind. However, whether she's kind or maybe she's grouchy, it doesn't matter, because what matters is they gave you extra time. And that's important. So when it doesn't matter, we're going to put our commas around it and act like we're picking it up and just chunking it out of our sentence. All right, here's some non-restrictive clauses to practice. So, my aunt who lives in Florida is visiting us. The book, which is about space, is really interesting. Jake, my best friend, won the race. All right, let's look at, you write your answers, and then let's look at our correct answers. All right. My aunt who lives in Florida is visiting us. Well, we need to know which aunt is visiting, so we can't so we have to keep who lives in Florida without commas. The book is really interesting. Which is about space. It's not essential. It's a book that's interesting. We don't have to know it's about space. We just know that it's interesting. Jake, my best friend, won the race. Well, Jake won the race. Whether he's your best friend or your frenemy, he still won the race. So it doesn't matter. All right, final challenge. Rewrite these sentences with correct commas. Pause the video, and I'll show you the answers on the next slide. All right, before we leave, comma, make sure you pack your bag. I have a cat, a dog, and a fish. I have a cat, comma, a dog, comma, and a fish. Excellent. My uncle, who is a great cook, made dinner. My uncle, comma, who is a great cook, comma, made dinner. We can pick who is a great cook and throw it out, because if your uncle, who wasn't a great cook, made dinner, you still have to eat it. Ugh. All right. That is our mini review of our commas for 6th grade. Now, go ahead and jump into your course and practice. If you don't have a course or something to practice with, jump over to lightupLiterature.com. You can do courses or digital products, and you will be able to get some help. All right, until next time, stay safe, healthy, and happy. Bye.